As Gattu and Chinky get ready for school and come out of the room, they smell a wonderful aroma coming from the kitchen.
Wow, it smells so good. Chinky, it looks like Mummy is making a delicious breakfast. Come, let's go and see, Gattu. What Mummy has made.
Gattu and Chinky quickly go to the kitchen and see.
Mummy, what are you making for breakfast? Gattu, there's upma and hot milk for breakfast. What? But Mummy, the upma cannot smell so good. We thought you were making some special breakfast. Chinky, not a special breakfast, but a special lunch box for you guys. Because I have made biryani for your lunch box.
Hearing the name of biryani, Gattu Chinky start jumping with joy.
What? Biryani? Yummy! Then the lunch is going to be so much fun, Mummy. Let me taste it. No, absolutely not. You guys should only open the lunch box during lunch break, not before that. Got it? Okay, Mummy.
Gattu Chinky put their tiffins in their bags. They have breakfast and head to the school. Upon reaching the school, they say to Goody, Hari and Bunty before the class starts.
Friends, Mummy has given us biryani in the tiffin. Yes, it smelled really good in the kitchen this morning. What? Really? Then let's have lunch soon. It'll be so much fun. I won't be able to wait it till the lunch break. Why don't we have lunch in the middle of the class? What? In the middle of class? No, this isn't a good idea. If we get caught, we'll be punished and we'll even get a scolding. But Chinky, maybe this idea isn't that bad. But first and second class are with maths and geography, sir. Gattu and both teachers are very strict. If they caught us, we'll be in trouble. So third class will be perfect, friends. That's Hindi ma'ams. And Ritu ma'ams always teaches us from the front. You are right, Bunty. This will be perfect.
Okay then, plan lunch box done for third period.
Done!
Then what? All the kids wait impatiently for the third class to start. And as soon as the bell rings for the third class, everyone goes to the last seat and sits in line.
Gattu Chinky, put your bag over here on my seat. I will open the lunch box first and then serve it to all of you one by one. Okay? Okay.
Some time after the class starts, first thing Bunty does is open the tiffin softly.
Wow, what a smell.
Bunty bends down under the bench and quickly takes a bite. He closes the tiffin. And then he holds the book up to his face and starts eating.
Wow, what a delicious biryani auntie has made. I really enjoyed it. Hey Bunty, you will eat by yourself only. Pass it here too. Yes, take it.
Bunty passes the tiffin to Goody from under the seat.
So let me eat it too.
No, this is our tiffin. Give it back.
Okay, then it's fine.
Monty stands up. And showing the tiffin to ma'am, he says,
Ma'am, Gattu Chinky are sitting on the last seat and eating lunch.
Hearing this, Gattu and Chinky become really very scared. And Ritu ma'am angrily says,
What? What is going on in my class? Gattu Chinky, what is this behavior? Come here quickly.
Gattu Chinky go to ma'am very scared.
Sorry, ma'am. What sorry? I am teaching in the class and you are sitting in the back and eating your lunch? This is not going to work. Quickly go and stand outside the class. Sorry, ma'am. It definitely won't happen again. Yes, ma'am. Really sorry. No sorry. It's right that I never scold you all. But that doesn't mean I'll tolerate anything. You will get punished. Quickly go and stand outside the class. And that too with your hands raised.
Gattu Chinky see that all the children are looking at them. Even Bunty, Goody, and Hari, who are sitting in the back, are scared. Finally, Gattu and Chinky have to go out of the class. And they go and stand with their hands raised.
How did this all happen, Gattu? My hands are still shaking. This Monty didn't do the right thing.
Yes, you are right, Chinky. He framed us.
Now when all the children and teachers will pass by and see us standing with our hands raised like this, they will make fun of us.
Yes, Chinky. I find this all really very embarrassing.
Gattu and Chinky stand there like this for the entire period with their heads bowed. Just then, the lunch bell rings, and all the children leave the classroom to wash their hands. Ritu ma'am also comes out.
Sorry, ma'am. Can we go in now? No. Let your class teacher, Anju ma'am, come here first. I'll talk to her before leaving, and only then will you two go in.
What? Anju ma'am?
Hearing Anju ma'am's name makes both of them even more scared because she was very strict. Just then, Anju ma'am comes there and seeing them standing asks,
What happened? Why are you both standing here like this? What happened, Ritu ma'am? These two were eating their lunch in the middle of the class. That's why I punished them. What? What am I hearing, Gattu Chinky? Lunch in the middle of the class? What behavior is this, Gattu Chinky? Exactly, ma'am. After seeing them, the other children will also do the same. Gattu Chinky, you both have to do double homework today. This is a part of your punishment. And in my subject too. And come inside quickly and give me your diary. I'll write a complaint in it, which you will need your parents to sign. Did you understand?
Okay, ma'am.
Then Gattu Chinky go inside and ma'am writes a complaint in their diary. They sit there saddened for the entire lunch period.
Forgive us, Gattu Chinky. We should have confessed in front of ma'am, but we all too had lunch.
Yes, Gattu Chinky, sorry. You are the only one stuck. Yes, sorry, Gattu Chinky. We'll help you with your extra homework. No problem, friends. Now that we have been punished, we'll only have to do the entire homework. And anyways, it was my idea also to eat lunch in the class.
Gattu, forget this. How will we get mummy to sign?
Oh no.
When Gattu and Chinky arrive home after school is over, Mummy is already furious.
What happened, Mummy? Ma'am had already called me and told me everything. Come on, bring your diaries. Eat your food and get straight to your homework. Okay, Mummy.
Gattu Chinky do the same. After a while, they sit down to do their homework. And after seeing all the homework, only one thought comes to their mind.